we all spend time and energy making sure our complexions are clear, that we look awake and well rested. But something you may be forgetting are your hands. Certified physician assistant at Maloney Plastic Surgery, Danielle Moser, is here to talk about restoring their smooth and youthful appearance. Danielle, so great to see you again.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Thanks for coming back. So let's talk about hand rejuvenation. That's really what it's called. What exactly is it?
Yes, so as we age, we tend to lose volume in our face, and we also lose volume in the backs of our hands. And during that process, we'll start to notice the veins and tendons and ligaments a little more, kind of giving the hand a more aged appearance. And we also end up getting some sunspots and damage to the back of the hands over time, and the skin thins out and begins to look a little crepier. So hand rejuvenation is basically process by which we try to achieve a more youthful look to the back of the hands.
You want to reverse that. I mean, it's a natural process of aging. It happens to everybody, but what are the methods you use to restore the youthful appearance of the hands?
Yes, so one of the ways we start is with adding a little volume to the back of the hands, and we use a filler to lift up and tent the skin and replace that lost volume, and that helps to cover those ligaments and tendons, bony processes that are kind of jutting out and making the hand look a little more aged. And then we use BBL, broadband light, which is a light source that helps lift those little brown spots to the surface of the skin and helps get rid of those. And then lastly, I like a great hand cream like this SkinCeuticals hand repair cream. It has some hyaluronic acid in it to lock water and moisture in the skin, and it has some elements for cell turnover so that we can rejuvenate the surface of the skin a little more.
Excellent. And so as far as downtime, when someone comes in for this treatment, what can they expect the recovery process to be like?
Right. Well, the filler that we put in the back of the hands is a very easy process and generally looks great, you know, about an hour later, unless you receive a little bruise, which sometimes happens when we put a needle in the skin, and then it takes a few more days for that to clear up for you. But the BBL brings the little brown spots to the surface of the skin, and they take about 5 days to go away, so it looks like a little coffee ground appearance on the back of the hands for about those 5 days. And then, of course, anytime we start using a new cream or lotion, it takes about 2 weeks to start noticing some of the skin refinement that comes from that. Yeah,
your skin has to sort of adjust to it. And then do we need repeat treatments for this, or is sort of one and done? What does that look like?
With a filler, that will last about a year, and then we come back and have another treatment a year later. With the BBL, generally 2 to 3 treatments to lift most of the brown spots on the back of the hands. And with the cream, we like continual use over time and add a little sunscreen for sun protection to protect your investment.
And we're seeing here a couple examples of sort of a before and after. You can see definitely a huge difference. You can tell that it's a lot more youthful. Like you were saying, it adds a little bit of that volume back to it. I think we're getting another one here. And you know, as far as going into the appointment, does it take a whole lot of time? Because people, you know, they're always running around like crazy these days. Does it take a long time to actually get this done?
Well, a lot of my hand rejuvenation patients, they'll end up just coming in for their Botox or their facial filler, and they'll say, what can we do about the backs of my hands? And it literally takes us about 10 minutes to put a little filler in. It's not terribly uncomfortable at all. We put some topical numbing cream on for about 10 minutes, and then it takes about 4 small injections. We use 1 to 1.5 syringes per hand. Just massage it in, and you're ready to go.
Well, there you go. You're already in the office for something else. It's sort of just a quick add-on. Like you say, it doesn't take a whole lot of time. Approximate cost of the treatment, what can people expect?
I tell patients overall to achieve the look that we're kind of going for, it's about $1,500 because we use somewhere between 2 and 3 syringes of filler, and then the BBL treatments are $150 each, and so we usually do 2 or 3 of those as well.
Okay, now is there somebody listening, watching, who may not actually be a candidate to get this done?
Well, I think it's a great procedure for both males and females. So basically, I tell my patients, if you put your hand up near your face and you take a look in the mirror, if the skin doesn't match up, and because you've been taking great care of your facial skin for many, many years, it's probably time for some facial or hand rejuvenation.
Right, and like we were saying, it's one of those things, you come into the office, you get it done while you're getting everything else done. You guys are full service there. You help us look good from top to bottom, and so I'm going to let them know about a great special that Maloney's offering too. too, that sort of knocks a few dollars off that price, more than a few. But as always, Danielle Moser, thanks for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
Nice to see you. Maloney Plastic Surgery is offering a hand rejuvenation special right now for only $1,100 when the normal price is $1,350. It includes 2 syringes of filler and a BBL correction treatment, plus get a complimentary SkinCeuticals hand repair cream. This offer is good through the end of November, so call 520-298-2330 to make an appointment, and for more information log on to maloneyplasticsurgery.com.